Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
I'm here for Peter.
Oh, there's plenty of Peter here this week. There's the Peter, a Peter. Anyway. Welcome back to week 2 of Cannon Fodder Summer. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, on the Ultimate Spider Cast, it is... What?
What's so funny, Phil?
I don't know. Well, because we're doing week 2 of the Shocker, Lilith.
Oh, that is...
Oh, yes. We're going to chalk up yet another way to defeat the Shocker this week. And it's just as good as the other ones. Oh, my. All right. And then we'll get to some new stuff. It was a decent week. There were like at least four spider books in those up wells.
Oh, come on.
I know. I kid. Again,
Don't kick a man when he's down.
It's
not even fun for me at this point.
as we said last episode,
That's my profession.
Oh my! Really? But no, like we said last time, we would talk to the man and we would be polite and say, "Please explain to us." All right. So should we get to these issues?
Let's do it.
I'm raring to go here. All right. Amazing Spider-Man 151 and 152. That's what we're doing tonight. So Amazing Spider-Man 151 from December 1975.
Yikes.
Skirmish Beneath the Streets. Writer Len Wein, penciler Ross Andrew, inker John Romita Sr., colorist Glennis Wein, letterer, oh Lord, he's there, he's always there, John Costanza.
Costanza.
I'm telling you, it's literally decades. It's like inker, John Costanza. And of course, following in the grand tradition of Stan Lee, Len Wein is editing himself.
Well, never let a ween edit itself.
Oh my!
That's how you'll end up with a baby.
See, when a writer and editor fall in love, and then when they are the same person. All right. Convinced that he's really Peter Parker, Spider-Man takes the supposed corpse of his clone and dumps it down his smokestack, and that is going to cause a hell of a lot of headaches between 1994 and 1996.
Yep.
Here, Kirk Connors ran some tests. Here, let me rip them up without reading them because I'm absolutely sure I'm the real Spider-Man.
It's giving the prestige, to be honest. It's giving the...
If only I'd read those damn results.
Look how angry he is on the cover.
Well, wouldn't you be if you were in a sewer filling with water and Lord knows what else? Someone trying to flush me, I'd be pretty mad too.
Talk about a skirmish beneath the streets.
Get it? Someone's trying to flush a spider down the toilet.
Oh. No. Either you smash it on the wall or you put it in the jar and take it outside. There's no in between.
Lil's like, destroy it immediately.
Kill it with
Smash
fire.
it. Smash it.
He pauses in this task briefly because his spider sense goes off. However, he dismisses it as just a false alarm.
Oh.
How many times?
Well, I mean, listen, it's only 1975. It's not like it's 2024, so I'm gonna give him some leeway.
He's only been at it for 12 years at this point. Yeah.
No, spider senses aren't a teenager yet. It's okay.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling.
Never ignore the Peter Tingle.
Reported immediately, actually.
And if it lasts more than 4 hours, consult a doctor. The next day, Peter attends his classes at ESU, where he, Mary Jane, and Flash Thompson are pleasantly surprised that Harry Osborn is back and cured of the insanity that made him think he was the Green Goblin.
I have some bad news for them. The only appropriate noise to make for Harry Osborn.
Oh, I know. And Flash Thompson taking his education seriously? What planet are we on?
This might be an alternate timeline.
I know. I'm like, Len, have you read previous issues of Spider-Man?
He's trying to make him well-rounded, which is not what we love about Flash.
Joe Manganiello can get it.
I don't know. Sophia Vergara divorced him, so I don't know. Something.
Oh, my. That night...
I'd still like to find out, though. So.
There you go. That's right. Come on.
I'm a sucker for a guy with a powerful rod.
That night, everyone is invited to the engagement party of Betty Brant and Ned Leeds.
The worst couple in the Spider-Verse next to Mary Jane and Paul. There, I said it.
Hey, at least Len was trying to ship him off to Europe. Come on. Which is being hosted by J. Jonah Jameson. All right, I think our theory might...
Nothing suspicious there. J. Jonah Jameson spending money. Nothing suspicious.
It's a tax write-off. Come on.
Touche.
Jameson worries over the guests while Mary Jane and Harry reconcile their failed relationship and agree to just be friends.
This ain't not enough money in the world, buddy.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, we can be friends as he's trying to gnaw his own face off. Suddenly, the lights go out, prompting Peter to go outside on the patio to check it out. When he sees that a police helicopter is equally interested in the sudden and very localized blackout.
Very, very localized blackout.
He hitches a ride on the helicopter and changes into Spider-Man, ditching his clothes, just flinging his clothes as he does it, thinking, oh, there's nowhere to put them. Yeah, you can't web them to your back.
It's in his prison purse.
Oh, and again, it's just like, well, yeah, that's conducive to keeping a secret identity. Peter Parker's clothes are just flying all over town.
Oh, look, Spider-Man on a helicopter. Cool. No, it's just a coinky dink.
It's in his prison purse.
I hope he'll remember to take his wallet out first. What kind of excuse would that have been? Oh, yeah, I like to skydive naked. He hits when the helicopter gets high enough. Spider-Man sees that the electricity of specific blocks of buildings are having their power cut, so that the darkened building spells out the name Shocker.
Are we sure Harry Osborn isn't the Shocker? Because I feel like that would have been more appropriate.
Oh, damn. So
because Harry Osborn doesn't deserve to be a goblin. There, I said it.
Oh my! The gobble. He's not allowed in the gobble club.
Gobble gobble.
No.
Oh my! So yes, kids. Some people buy sports cars or date young blondes for their midlife crisis. Yes, the Shocker spells out his name in darkened buildings.
It's the Shocker. What do you want for a guy in fishnets and a bodysuit? Like, come on.
Oh my!
He obviously wants attention. Clearly.
Well, yes, I guess yes. I mean, maybe more than any other Spider villain is his MO.
Oh, I'm gonna wear a gimp mask and murder people.
Listen, his first name is Herman. Like, his mom was just begging for him to be a supervillain or a serial killer. Sorry if your name's Herman, but
it would have worked even better if he would have used his middle name all the time. You know, like Herman Michael Schultz.
Gotta have three to be top tier serial.
That's right, Lilith Eve Hellfire.
Not a nice try.
It's not even the real first name. I know the government name. All right. Realizing it's his old foe, Spider-Man determines the only way that the Shocker could pull off this stunt would be cutting off the electrical connections in the sewers. Diving down and crawling down a storm drain, Spider-Man, sure enough, finds his foe blasting an electrical panel with his vibrational gauntlets.
Vibro called. He wants his shtick back.
Oh. Because that's the first thing. I'm like, they're vibro units. What's this have to do with electricity? But, he's just cutting the power. God forbid you actually try to break into a bank vault and accomplish something like stealing money.
Call him Shaker.
Oh. That would be an ultimate Bond villain.
Yes.
Shaken, not stirred. Very well, Mr. Bond.
Disgusting. Stir your martini.
There the two fight, and although Spider-Man has the advantage, because of course it is the Shocker, his web fluid soon runs out, which...
Shouldn't have been flipping all over town, son.
That's right. Shouldn't have been spraying off midtown with your fluid, allowing the Shocker to make an escape back to the surface. When Spider-Man tries to go after his foe, the Shocker uses his vibro shockers to cause a collapse in the sewer tunnel. When Spider-Man revives, he finds himself trapped in there with the water quickly rising, threatening to drown him. And of course, if you've listened to any episode of this podcast, you know that, yes, Spider-Man's assumption that his clone is dead is incorrect. He finds out the truth way later in Web of Spider-Man 114.
What dragged on longer than the worst way?
Not the Clone Saga. I mean, Clone Saga last...
Come on, the beginning of it was great, but it dragged on for 2. Just be honest.
When you say No Man's Land, are you just talking about the actual No Man's Land, or are you talking Road to No Man's Land also?
I'm talking everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're... I mean, yeah, as much as hate as the Clone Saga gets, I gotta go with the Clone Saga being better, because, like, in the beginning of No Man's Land, it's basically Star Wars Episode 1. We're dealing with lots of politics.
Yeah. No Palpatine in sight.
Exactly. Spider-Man, yeah, he finds out who was spying on him in Amazing 180. Spoilers, I believe, was Harry.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, yes, yeah, Harry...
Oh, you forgot to play the drop. I guess Mary Jane's fetish wasn't to get touched by a white man with cornrows.
Oh, well, not at that moment. I guess not.
Sorry, I have no caffeine.
My fetish is to get touched by a white man with cornrows.
This is a Harry Osborn hate zone. If you're a Harry Osborn lover, you should leave now.
Yes, all one of you, please leave.
All 5 people disappear. Like, well, there's the Harry Osborn fan club.
You know what Mary Jane said to Betty, right? Come here, look at me.
It's not just for boys.
I wish you would have taken a drink.
Oh my god, a mess.
Oh man, they drug out that engagement. Yeah, Betty and Ned got engaged in Amazing 41. Jeez.
It's like, I feel like, I don't know. Why Shocker?
Why Shocker? Why Shocker?
Also, we got a Robert Redford reference. Like,
well, it was 1970. It was 1975.
Bridges and Mad. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what Robert Redford was named.
Oh my.
I mean, I could if I tried, but...
Well, it was 1975. 49 years ago, 49 years ago, Liz.
I guess Indecent Proposal, probably. Most people would know them. Our age.
I guess, yeah, what was that, early 90s?
90. That thing was on HBO all the time, I know. Oh, Quincy was in the original, well, probably not the Great Gatsby, but the 74 Great Gatsby.
Oh, yes,
anyway.
And this is like Spider-Man's third encounter with the Shocker, because he showed up in Amazing 46, which we covered last week, and Amazing 70...
What, 70...
And, what? Wait, what?
What is it, 72?
72, which we covered during Summer of 69. Scroll down.
Yes. Wow, Robert Redford, God bless.
Oh, my. All right. You know what? I have a feeling, again, we always think Betty's behind the whole thing, everything.
Yeah.
She set the Shocker up to do this. Come on, somehow, some way. She convinced the Shocker.
Make it an engagement.
Why should I listen to you, lady? Well,
Superior puss.
all right, deal.
For a guy named Herman.
Oh, oh, so you're saying Betty's only pulling guys named Ned and Herman?
I was saying.
Hey, man, this might have been hot names in 1975. Come on.
I don't think Herman's. No offense to anybody named Herman. I just don't think it's ever been a hot name.
I think anyone at this point named Herman saying, "What did she say?"
Exactly.
All right. Should we get to the
next issue? Shattered by the Shocker. Like, really? Be so serious. Mildly amused, and that's being generous.
I tripped while I was laughing at you. That's why I fell over.
Seriously.
All right. Oh, the ending to this. All right, get ready, kids. All right, Amazing Spider-Man 152 from January 1976. Shattered by the Shocker. Pretty much the same team except 2 inkers this time, Mike Esposito and Frank Giacola. All right. Spider-Man finds himself trapped in a quickly filling sewer tunnel, deciding to ride out the water flow and hope he doesn't drown. Spider-Man finds himself ejected out into the Hudson River, an even worse fate than the sewer. He then has to rush home, change his clothes, and get back to Betty Brant and Ned Leeds' engagement party and explain his sudden disappearance. When he arrives there, he finds that everyone's left Jameson's home, Mary Jane included, and she was none too impressed by Peter's sudden disappearance. Oh, sorry, I gotta go make money and make a living. Think that cocaine you do grows on trees?
Kind of.
Everyone loves cocaine.
It has to be processed first. Come on.
Everyone loves cocaine.
Not really. But anyway.
What? Oh, come on. Like she wasn't having a good time at that party.
It's enjoyable, and somehow I got pregnant.
I reject that. Well, yeah, I'll be the virgin. Oh, we'll have the Antichrist if that's the case.
All right. I'll get you back. I'll get you back to where your good, happy place.
And I look as good as I do, no matter how old I am, and I date younger men.
She's like, I'm 30. I'm in my 30s. I look like I'm in my 20s, and I'm dating 20s. Yes. All right.
How you feel, man?
Right. So anyway, back to the shocker.
In the butt is fine.
Consensually.
Yes. Well, it's in his prison purse. All right.
It's in his prison purse.
The next day, Peter tries to patch things up with Mary Jane, but she's still mad at him. Called over to the lunch table where Flash and Harry Osborn are eating lunch. And again, Harry's like kind of weird in this whole thing. Like, yeah, I'm cured now. You're going to eat that rutabaga? Yeah.
You got no wheat cakes?
Oh, please.
He's drugged out of his mind, you know.
Oh, yeah. All the Prozac and all the happy pills. Yeah.
Well, no, they gave him like lithium back in the day.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You were even lucky to even escape the damn asylum, okay? So he's doped up on like the good, great lithium.
Well, yeah, it comes from money, so yeah. You get all them rich people medications, yeah.
Yeah, he's more dope than a Kennedy cousin.
No!
Still topical, ironically. I don't know how it keeps being topical. Careful to watch out for those brain worms. Don't eat too much tuna, I guess.
Oh, damn. All I know is don't accept the...
He's 70. Why are you running for president at 70? Leave it alone.
And the sad part is he's like the youngest guy running right now.
I think he's tied for second. But yeah, he's 70.
Good Lord. Can we get someone born within the last 50? Well, less than 50 years. Come on.
I'm saying 35 to 60. That's it.
Yeah. Why can't we have a mandatory retirement age like every other job?
We need some mental wellness checks.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Oh yeah, you get to a certain age, I think you need to retake your driver's test. You need to take a competency test.
As a person who frequents back and forth between Florida, yes, I agree.
Yes, as someone who drives the roads of Florida, yes, I knew you'd give that a thumbs up. So Flash and Harry eating lunch. Flash tells Peter that Harry is moving in with him, and they're becoming roommates.
Oh, I'd love to see that actual comic strip. Harry and the
Flash, where's the wash rags? What's a wash rag?
Oh, please don't. I'm so sick of the wash rag discourse. I just let the soap drip down my leg. Okay, that's your business. What happened to Shame and Secrets? Shame and Secrets, people.
Flash, where's the rest of the toilet paper? Did you use both sides yet?
Oh, no. Don't do my Flashy.
Oh, I forgot. He's a competent college student right now. Okay.
He was trying to make that thing. Everybody's like, no.
No. I mean, what was it? Was it last issue or this one? He was like, it's basically, I came back from Nam, and guess what? I ain't going back. I'm gonna get my education.
Yeah.
Got scared straight. All right. Later that night, as he web slings across town, Spider-Man happens upon a news report from the mayor where he plays a recorded message from the Shocker. Oh, God. What was it on 8-track?
Probably.
Reel to reel, probably.
A laser disc.
Not even. We had to crank it up before we could hear his message. The Shocker is threatening to destroy a nearby power plant and black out the entire city if his demands are not met. The mayor refuses to bow down to his demands. Spider-Man because it's the effing Shocker. Why would you? Can you imagine? You're never going to get reelected as mayor if you give in to the Shocker's demands. Come on.
Well, it is a beam at this point. If you know, you know. So I think that's more a political hot take, low-key. Little bit of commentary. But
again, I don't care what party you belong to. If you give in to the Shocker's demands, you ain't getting reelected.
Off with his head!
You ain't getting reelected.
No, off with his head in Times Square.
Oh, damn. I'm going to prison. For what? I don't know, but you going to prison. Spider-Man feels the added police guard around the power plant may not be enough to stop the Shocker and decides to get involved. And they do mention...
I think Christy could have stopped the Shocker.
Oh!
From her hospital bed.
Probably. Oh, yes, they did mention how Spider-Man had been to the power station before in Giant-Size Spider-Man number 2, which we also covered when we talked Shang-Chi. Lilith's like, so much! It's been so much!
Do you see how he tortures me?
Oh, come on.
It's okay, because guess what, guys? We might be having another superhero bracket.
What?
Yeah, me and the team have been talking behind your back.
What?
We're gonna turn you insane if it's the last thing we do.
How dare you, Justin?
We're gonna make you have one bad day.
How dare you, Justin? I'm like, no.
We'll do good movies this time. I promise, Phil. You just can't see the list beforehand.
I don't think we've announced this publicly yet, but our good friends Diane and Marnell are bringing the Real Housewives of Alaska here to the Capes and Lunatics.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear them once a month, and I know Diane was telling me today that her and Marnell want to do more roundtable stuff with us. So
finally, my wife has returned to me.
I said, we got to get the 4 of us together, and we have to add Justin. Those 2 have to meet Justin.
They have to.
Yes, I said, you guys will love Justin.
Sounds like a plan, Jen.
Shh, he's playing with himself. Leave him alone.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Ray plays himself.
That was just a really nice package.
You should put that in parentheses.
The Spider Babies. Look how big it is. Tricky Dicky.
All right.
There's nothing tricky about the Shocker. He's a
no. Arriving at the power plant, Spider-Man not only has to deal with the Shocker, but the security guards who are trying to bust him as well as the
Get out of here, mall cop. Take your flashlight and get out of here.
Forget that. They just are opening fire on him. I'm like, wouldn't you at least wait for him to pound down the Shocker and then be like, okay, now we only got to shoot one of them?
They could have handled the Shocker themselves. Like, be so
that's true.
Like, I wouldn't lose respect if Spider-Man showed up to a Shocker fight, honestly.
Although if they are mall cops, they'd probably be like, is he covered head to toe in Kevlar? Because why else would you wear that suit?
He wants attention.
Oh, it's a mommy thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a padded suit. It's the hugs he never got.
Don't do that. Somebody will hear this and want to write a damn Shocker origin story.
Oh God, yeah. Someone's gonna be like
somebody in the Sony universe. Let's do a Shocker movie. Although I hear Madam Web's getting new life on Netflix. Well, I guess the criticism isn't as harsh when you're already paying for a Netflix subscription. You're not having to pay for a movie ticket. Chat for whoever has ads on Netflix.
It's Madam Web time. It's webbing time.
Oh no.
Boy, I wonder why people are watching Madam Web at home a lot.
It's just Ray on repeat. That's it. There's nobody else.
Sydney Sweeney. No, Dave Finn too. Sydney Sweeney.
Touche. We get a lot of traffic from Australia.
Boy, and they're only rewatching certain parts of the movie. What's going on?
Release the Sydney Sweeney cut.
And I don't know how.
Oh, F in the chat for the Sony Spider-Verse, though. I heard that Venom 3 is going to be the last Venom, so there's like nothing else to prop up that damn universe. So.
Well, yeah, and then with the Fox universe being gone, it's like, okay, yeah, Sony's really gonna stick it out by themselves. Okay.
Yeah, they want to go on to do.
What you mean?
It's just not profitable at this point.
What you mean? Craven's not gonna save the day?
If Craven gets 100 people, that's a win for that movie. If it sells 100 tickets, that universe is doomed.
Just wait till they re-release it in trade paperback. Craven's Hunt for Box Office. Really?
They should have hired Ben Affleck.
Oh, what? Wait, Ben Affleck what?
He'll do anything for cash now.
Oh, true.
He did marry Jennifer Lopez. I'm just saying.
So what are you saying? He'll make an ass of himself for that big ass?
It wasn't even that big. That's the crazy thing. Oh, God damn the two.
Well, again, like we said, everyone was pencil thin back then. So if you had any kind of ass, you're like, oh, that thing is huge.
Maybe white people. I don't know. I didn't get it.
Well,
Beyonce too, like low key.
Hollywood.
Okay.
You stand there next to all those white Hollywood women at the time, and it's like, oh, that thing's big.
I guess.
Why? Who's a famous person that had a bigger ass than?
Kirstie Alley?
Oh! Back then, I don't know.
Yeah, back then. Like I said, he really wasn't that big. If you go look at the pictures, it was just a hype train. It was bullshit. It was PR.
Well, again, and then she was one of those fly girls on A Living Color. The rest of them had, like, no asses, right?
No, well...
Not the size. Not the size.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway, that was my Jennifer. Great.
Well, that's right. The Rock's on his way down. She needs a new target.
Oh, he's been on the way down. I've been off the lake. That's just shooting fish in a barrel at the Rock. Mm-hmm. He's on the Joe Rogan anti-intellectual fuck the woke grift right now, and it's like, babes, you're black.
Well,
you saw what happened to Candace Owen.
Yeah, well, I think his movie career is dying slowly. So now it's like he has to pander to that WWE crowd. Probably.
I'm glad that my curse on the Hobbs and Shaw movie worked. That's all that I can say. That's all I can say. You mess with my Fast and Furious franchise, you're gonna get hit.
And on a totally unrelated note, if you would like custom-made voodoo dolls from Lilith Hellfire, stay tuned.
Friend me on Facebook. I only take Cash App. Get that Venmo and PayPal and Zelle shit out of here.
Oh my god, I would love a paper check and in the memo for evil voodoo.
You'd never leave anything in the memo. That's how that one person got caught. That girl that's in the news now that tried to kill her husband, it was the memo. Good luck. Never leave anything in the memo.
What, she put murder?
Amateurs.
What, she put murder in the memo?
No, she just said good luck.
Oh god. Well, that's like back in the day when Jerry Springer was mayor of what? Cleveland or Cincinnati or something?
Yeah.
He paid a hooker with a check.
As you do.
That's how they took him down. They paid a hooker with a check.
Well, obviously it wasn't his regular hooker. See, I'm just saying, loyalty is important. No matter what you're doing, loyalty is important. That's all I'm going to say about it, and leave it alone.
What was in that memo line? For the ups and downs?
For the around the world trip, if you know, you know.
Oh! Yes, for Project 69.
A little more than 69 happened. Listen, whoever's muffin's getting buttered, it's none of my business. I'm not the Supreme.
I know. And again, if it's two consenting adults, who cares if one of them's charged in? Who cares?
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
It costs you one way or another. Sometimes you got to listen to the blah 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 of it all. That you don't pay for the sex, you pay for the leave. Everybody.
Yeah, man. There's a lot. Oh my.
I'm just saying.
All right.
It was legal to be better for everybody. That's all I'm saying.
Again,
same thing with marijuana.
You could sell licenses. You could make them get a blood test every so often for STDs. You tax it.
Just look to Nevada.
You tax it.
Or Holland.
You tax it. Come on. Last couple of days I've seen so many schools are like, they're coming in a shortfall in their budgets and stuff. So come on.
That's by design. Anyway.
Let these people hump our schools back to health. Come on.
We're sorry to alarm you parents, but we're doomed. Get your kids in a good private school at this point. Sorry. And not a charter school, a private school. Somebody had to take those shots.
And don't let the kids' teachers teach them everything. Why don't you damn parents spend some time with your kids, teach them some stuff?
Well, everybody's working 2 or 3 jobs though.
That's true.
It's a whole mess. Like I said, we're living in this dystopian society. It's sick and sad, man.
Are we on Salty and Petty?
Sorry. That was the preview of Salty and Petty. If you like morose political content,
yeah, switch to the other feed. I feel like we summoned no tape, but I haven't seen him.
He'll get us back on the playback. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get a note. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, Shocker makes me sad. Sorry. Shocker pisses me.
Fighting off the police, Spider-Man manages to get the best of the Shocker by webbing his hands on the triggering buttons of the Shocker's vibro gauntlets.
Buzz.
This causes the Shocker to violently recoil around the room until he finally passes. So he can't shut down those vibro units, and it causes him to violently recoil around the room until he finally passes out.
Now that's a good time.
Spider-Man then removes the gauntlets and webs up the Shocker, leaving him for the police to find with a note, giving Spider-Man the credit for defeating the Shocker.
Oh, please. Like, you need credit for defeating the Shocker.
I wouldn't even take it.
Hey-oh. First time she said that. All right.
No, not my first time at all.
Not the guy named Herman. No, she won. All right. So, yes, kids. So, once again, the Shocker's humiliated in defeat, this time because he lost a thumb wrestling contest. Popcorn butter losing a thumb wrestling match. Herman.
This is why he's cannon fodder.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's cannon fodder. I think he's the stick that they use to shove the cannon in the cannonball in the cannon.
No, he's the stick, all right. At least the big wheel had the good taste not to show up over and over.
Somebody really wants Shocker to be a thing, and I just don't understand.
Was everyone just trying to like impress Stan? You know, because Stan created the Shocker. Where they were just like, "I'll make him big, Stan. Don't worry, don't you worry."
And nobody ever did.
Nope. Although, I mean, if he became like a big crime lord, would you believe it?
I mean, it's Marvel's New York. Anything could happen. There is a power vacuum. There have been power vacuums. I mean, he would be a puppet for someone, obviously, but
power vacuum.
It could happen.
Power vacuum. Shocker's more like a power bottom.
I mean, to each his own. Phil, no judgments here.
Yeah, I know.
Superman's a power bottom. We love him for it.
Oh my. But I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, Marvel New York, anything can happen. I mean, look, even Tombstone's like a big crime boss now. Sorry, Ray.
What the F?
Ray taking strays today.
What the F?
Taking strays or taking
a couple of balls down the gob.
You know, honestly, I wonder like why him and Hammerhead are just not more close.
Well, I mean, we did get that Hammerhead Chameleon team up in the 90s. I don't know why those two went their separate ways.
I would like some more street level crime stuff. Like,
yes.
Kingpin. I mean, we're obviously bringing Kingpin back pretty soon, but like, I think it would have been fun. Like, we did have a quote unquote gang war, but that gang war, I don't even know about it. It was good, but like, what purpose did it?
It was more of an event. It was like, hey, look, Spider-Man, and
it's an excuse to pimp some books.
Remember She-Hulk from that show? And hey, there's this other character, and hey. Finally going to get to Luke Cage. Remember, we're supposed to do him during Devil's Reign there. Luke Cage is finally getting a book.
Now, Devil's Reign, that was an event.
Oh, yeah. With all our friends.
Exactly. That was it. That was a nice event.
Oh,
felt cash grabby, but I didn't feel like I was, like I was held up at gunpoint and turned upside down from him. The best thing we got out of Game War is probably like Spider-Man Electra.
Yes.
The only reason why I totally tolerate it, to be honest.
And I can't wait for more Electra by Erica Schultz coming here soon.
Yes, excited.
All right. So, any thoughts on these lists?
What a way to pick up after Amazing 150.
After the whole Clone Saga thing, you can tell that thing's so fresh because they had to mention Miles Warren a couple times.
Like, take a shot at that point.
Especially when Mary Jane's like, "Oh yeah, you were so close to Professor Warren, huh?" It's like, yeah, you don't know the half of it.
I mean, again, generous.
I mean, not as close as he was to Gwen.
Please, it's too
creepy stuff. Yeah, again, so things that don't go out of style. It's like, yeah, the creepy college professor hitting on the, like his student.
It's sad that it's a trope, but it's a trope for a reason.
I mean, you think your stalker's bad? She died, and he had to clone her. And again, the funniest part of that '90s Clone Saga is the first time a Gwen clone comes out of the pod, completely naked, except for that damn headband.
It's genetic.
It is.
As a mid 2000s girly who watched Gossip Girl, I feel the headband being genetic on a spiritual level. I do.
I feel like it's vibranium. If she had landed on that when she fell off that bridge, she would have been fine.
Exactly.
All right.
But if she doesn't have the headband, then she's just any old blonde,
That's true. Norman needs a headband.
To get it up, probably.
Oh.
Anyway, let's get into this.
Well, like father, like son.
Ooh, yeah. It's genetic. Cornrows, amnesia, and the crazy. It's all genetic.
My fetish is to get touched by a white man with cornrows.
There you go.
Those boobs scare me.
Okay. You want to talk Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt number?
Yes, ma'am.
Morbius. It had to be Morbius.
Well, again, a big vampire event. We're basically drawing in all the vampires, so.
I would be so embarrassed right now. Everybody's like, it's Morbin time. Like, babes, read the room. We're not ready. We have not fully recovered from the Morbius.
I know, but do you think he would be very conspicuous by his absence in this event? If it's like,
I don't think so.
Every vampire pretty much in the Marvel universe, and Morbius doesn't put in an appearance, it would look like.
Last good Morbius story. I'll wait.
You can tell he'd be there. They would have been. I think this is their attempt to be like, wait, there was a movie? Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, yes, Morbius is here in Blood Hunt.
I mean, I guess like the best ever Morbius story is probably the Living Vampire #1 from 1992. And it kind of just all goes to hell, but like gets a little uninteresting pretty quickly. But I thought the first issue.
Yeah, the 90s was decent, and again, of course, in Fall from Grace by Mr. D.G. Chichester over in Daredevil.
Yes.
We're talking to tomorrow.
Monsters wasn't too bad from 2007, but it was a little hacky. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah,
it was okay for Morbius.
I really wasn't bothered with Morbius's appearance here. I was more like the lizard is kind of random.
One thing we gonna do is we gonna be random.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I take it back. You know what? Do you remember that Domino story from 2018, 7 and 8?
Yeah. Yep.
They've done some okay stuff, but this one I get why he's there, but it's just like, woe is me, Morbius. You have a new shtick.
Well, when you're a living vampire.
So stupid. You have Dracula. We don't need Morbius. Like, damn you, Marvel.
Dracula's here. Blade's here. We don't need Morbius.
I'm just saying.
He's the only living vampire.
I did think the art was pretty dang good.
Yes, the art is excellent in this.
Like, I was in love with this. Shout out to Marcelo, Roberto, and Raquel.
And I'm glad.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad we're. I think we're the last few years we've been in like a Misty Knight resurgence here, and I'm for it. Same here.
Blood Hunt is. I'm so far everything that I've read. I like vampires. I don't really like Marvel and vampires together. Like in the universe at large. Like I like the very small microcosm of Dracula and Blade.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like super apprehensive.
I mean,
but so far so good.
Yeah, I mean at least I like. Our good friend Jed McKay is like pretty much the mastermind behind the event. So I have high hopes.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the spin-offs, stuff he's not writing, we'll see. And hey, at least this issue, we kind of relegated Morbius to the backup story.
Yeah.
Poor Colleen Wing.
I know. He's like, my name is Dr. Patel. Shut up.
Yeah, and you're still wearing the same damn outfit you were wearing in the 70s. Shut up.
Well, that tracks. A man lost in time. I mean, vampires. Vampires, that's what they do.
I know.
Carnage #7, that.
Yes, I did, ma'am.
How are we liking Liz?
I've been liking this.
And Flash and Clean? I'm just like, I don't know about this.
I don't know, but I've been liking this book more than I have like previous Carnage iterations.
Well, yeah, that's not too hard.
Yeah, I know.
As of late, they really were like tooling around with what to do with Carnage.
Yeah.
Like, I think they kind of figured out, but it's like, yeah, we're not doing anything with Liz. Let's get her in here.
Again, I mean, there's a ton of symbiotes running around, but there's always a ton of symbiotes running around.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it seems
it makes Venom and Carnage less special, although not you toxin. It's okay.
And I mean, we're kind of getting back to status quo with Carnage here.
Yeah, it's been taken off. But
yeah, I know.
I'm glad to see we got the ball rolling, and I like the addition of Liz, and I just don't know. I'm on the ride.
I mean, you never know. Maybe Carnage will kill like half these symbiotes off. I don't know. I mean,
think we might need another symbiote.
I mean,
we need a Scourge event of some sort.
I believe isn't there a Venom War or something coming soon?
I just assumed that meant there was going to be like a multi-fight.
I don't know, but there's something coming. So
that's what I'm. It's giving Deadpool. It's giving Harley Quinn. So
okay, what is this like? At least the second summer in a row we're doing a symbiote event.
Listen, nothing's gonna top King in Black. So. Stop trying. Just stop trying. You're chasing your tails.
All right, here we go. Yes, Venom War launches a symbiote showdown to be the last Venom standing, spinning out of Al Ewing's run, the new symbiote crossover event. Venom War begins in August.
We're not even going to be done with Blood Hunt.
So what? That's the new. That's the new model, man. You start the next one up before the last one's done. I know, but they're afraid there's going to be They're afraid there's going to be 5 minutes where there's no event.
Events make me not want to buy books, and I know I'm not
I
alone.
know.
Sales and marketing. And legal, you come here too. You're legal. It is your job to rein in sales and marketing.
And the Venom War looks like it's 5 issues, and I saw at least one spinoff already. It's like Venom War Spider-Man #1. So yeah. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh God,
everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. Everything's fine.
And of course, Venom War is Eddie versus his son Dylan.
Oh, good. We can boot that kid into the sun. Perfect.
Yeah. So maybe something's happening with the son. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he was a Frank Castle type illusion, because that didn't make sense. Him having a kid didn't make sense, so maybe they're trying.
Or maybe it's going to be he was never real. He was just another symbiote or something.
That's what I mean, like that Frank Castle illusion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If the hand is behind it,
yeah. Be careful.
He's like, don't put that into the atmosphere.
If you're not DG Chichester, you can't write ninjas.
I don't make the rules.
Well, speaking of Venom, did you read Venom Separation Anxiety?
Oh, I was gonna do Miles, but sure.
Oh no. I mean,
we can talk this issue since that's a good segue. It's a good segue.
Written by David Michelinie. It's another series set in the 90s.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, because it's classic Meathead. It is.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody. It's my favorite book this week. Shh.
Oh, nice.
I can't have everybody knowing Venom was one of those. That's between us gals.
Oh, BS. She don't want anybody to know her favorite book of the week had Joy Mercado in it.
No, if you didn't say anything, nobody would know. Thanks a lot.
How dare you? People were reading this. Come on.
I know people read this. Obviously, even if they didn't like Venom, they probably picked it up for David. To be honest.
Yes.
It's a unique plot.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Again, it's like the it's like the miniseries we got in the 90s, which there was a Venom Separation Anxiety. Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, it's classic Meathead Eddie, and classic. I'm gonna eat Spider-Man's brain. Yeah.
I mean, it irradiated. So I mean, is it really even that good?
I don't know. Maybe it's cooked. Maybe it's better cooked. Who knows?
I think brain is meant to be eat fresh as possible, but he's an alien, so I don't know.
He might like it chewy. Who knows? And then we get the Rhino. The Rhino.
Yes, I thought, I was just like, what? Okay, that's an artistic choice, but I'll let you roll with
2
it.
90s meatheads going at it.
Nothing better. All we needed were some pouches and some big guns, and I would have been like, yep.
I love the art. Look at that tongue.
Is that a sentient tongue?
Shut up, Justin. I'm already going for the button.
Is that a sentient tongue?
And then the Purple Man's going to be a thing?
Yeah.
Got his prison tats. I love how Eddie Brock was pretending to be a blind guy. I was just waiting for someone to say, what self-respecting superhero or supervillain or superhero would be blind? Come on.
It's a stretch, man. It's a stretch.
That's what Reed Richards said.
This is what I mean, though. Getting back to the basics of a character, like almost every single character with a main character in a book is just so far removed from like the place that we love them to be.
Yes, Lilith, page 1. What's he doing? He's lifting weights.
He gets it.
Oh yeah, because Michelinie wrote half them stories back in the 90s.
So yeah, like I said, my favorite book. But Miles Morales Spider-Man #20 was getting better.
Yeah.
He's babysitting his little sister. They remembered he has a little sister. So this is what I've been saying. I want to see him with the family. So they gave that to me, and this should be some fun storytelling aspects for Cody.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, cause much like we don't see Peter in his regular day-to-day life anymore, we really hadn't seen Miles in his regular day-to-day life. So, for me, I think he is just a kid after all.
And then, how you feeling about Shift? I feel like eventually, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna kill him off for, dramatic effect.
Of course, cannon fodder, babes.
Especially after this issue, where it's like, oh, you're part of the family now, and it's just,
I mean, that's like the seal of death right there.
I know.
I'll be right back at this point.
I'm like, is that what they said to Gwen?
Blondes and bridges and gravity don't mix.
And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought Miles was part of Bloodhunt. I'm like, did he escape? Then it's like, next issue, nope.
You silly goose. He is a spider person after all.
I know. I just thought it would have been this issue to start it if they were doing it, but.
They probably told the person
Maybe.
told Cody to.
Oh, yeah, or it was delayed or something, yeah.
Yeah. Like, well, I just gotta finish this one thing, and then I feel like they're picking up speed finally.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue.
They got drugged down by crossovers and always kill it.
Unnecessary crossovers for him to be in, by the way. What if Venom number 4? Loki? No, you know this wasn't for itself.
Loki?
Yeah, it's basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a flop. But I heard a lot of people like Loki, so.
Haven't they already done this? Where it's like everyone gets a symbiote in a what if? Haven't they done this already?
I'm pretty sure.
How about doing some what ifs based on events that have happened instead of, oh, hey, what if this character was this version of this character?
What if Peter Parker and Mary Jane were still married? Oh, wait! We already have that. Shout out to Ultimate Spider-Man.
Exactly. Or, yeah, and I mean, then this blow up in their faces when, what if Miles Morales was Thor? Okay, that it pissed everyone off.
Wolf. Pretty good.
And remember when we were like, oh, hey, is Amazing going to renumber after 50? Nope. There's solicits for number 52.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I feel like we have to apply it evenly across the board, Phil. We don't want them renumbering. So.
No, but you know it's going to happen eventually.
I think they need to let this volume go to at least
150.
And then they can do volume 27 or whatever.
I was about to say, did they let any book ever get to 150? But I think they're about to let Batman surpass 150, because I thought maybe they'd renumber after 150, but I swear I saw a solicit for 150 or 152, so.
They'll renumber after 152.
I thought you were going to say 169.
Oh, no, that's not their brand.
That's us. Can you imagine if we were renumbered every show after episode 69?
Episode 1.6.
69 plus 1. 69 plus 2. All right.
Not that petty. At least not on this.
She's like, sidekicks, anything goes.
Anything goes.
Hey-oh. All right. So, anything else, Liz?
We are looking for another co-host that is okay with tasteful. Put that out there. I don't think that jacket goes on.
If you can match these knockers, feel free to try.
His knockers were fully frosted.
Fully frosted. In the middle of summer, even. Oh. Why do I feel like the puppet's going to have to go on the road trip with us?
Oh, absolutely.
My knockers are fully frosted.
He can have some of my beer.
Good night, Lilith. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I think we covered everything. I know you got a whole nother show to do.
I have another show to do. So
hopefully I haven't wound you too tight for Will. So.
No. So, yeah, see the kind of nonsense we talk, kids, when we talk in Shocker. All right, so next week, yes, more Shocker.
Shocker.
More
Shocker.
That's right. Next week, we're going to jump to the 90s and do Spider-Man 85 through 87.
Okay, that'll be tolerable.
And then in 2 weeks, already, the boys will be back. The Sydney Sweeney
boys are back in town.
The Sydney Sweeney fan club will be back to discuss Scarlet Spider 21 through 23. And then I believe we did say, yes, July is Juggernaut month.
The effing Juggernaut month.
Effing July. Oh, yes, that's right. Because, yes. All right, okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the episode list for July. Spider-Woman 37 and 38.
Okay.
Which I believe, Spider-Woman, Juggernaut, I believe a few X-Men. So.
You don't say. Juggernaut with a few X.
And of course, all right, and then week 2, we're going to do the clean version of Amazing Spider-Man 229 and 230.
Boo!
Well,
boo! Send them to the Patreon. Boo!
Well, there's our advertisement. We'll be like, if you want a completely effed up version of this, go join the Patreon. And then, of course, we're going to follow that up with Marvel Team Up 150 and Spider-Man 84. Yes. And yes, and then you get an extra week next month.
Eat the mic, Phil.
And then next month, you get an extra month. So then week 4, you'll get Spider-Man 16 and X-Force number 4.
Oh,
I guarantee you, no one's feet are gonna look right. So.
The forever beef, I love it.
Hey man, that's the internet.
I know.
Where's the beef? All right, kids. So yeah, so send us your thoughts on all the upcoming stuff. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Can you imagine if I was all mixed up and I'd be like, Sony and Penny 69. You're like, no, finally
Like,
you say it's
Phil,
the wrong
come
show.
on. You had a job. It's right at the bottom of. It's right there, Phil.
You had one job, damn it. All right, so and again, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Buy your brand new Capes and Lunatics merchandise with all the brand new logos.
Now with more ampersand.
All ampersand. More ampersand all the time. I should get that tattooed on my bare chest. All right.
On his knuckles.
Oh my god. That would be like Doom and I don't know, Boulder or something. All right.
Doc Ock.
Doc and Ock, yes. The greatest hero of all time. All right, so yes, yes, buy the merch, and again, help us pretend we're a young girl working our way through schools. Rain the money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Just like we're.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
Justin, I need more drunk videos immediately. All right, so, yes, use the Cash App link, and of course the Patreon, where even we don't know what we're gonna do from month to month, but it's completely uncensored. And this month, Lilith Hellfire is off the medication, off the.
It's Capes and Lunatics unhinged.
No medication, including no penicillin. So yes, she's completely unhinged. But it's unhinged Cape style. So yes, please subscribe to the Patreon. And of course, you can find all of that all in one place. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right, speaking of more vicious and brutal than ever, Little Hellfire, where can people find you?
Find me on Face, Insta.
If you dare.
Maybe if your algorithm is just right, you might run it.
Oh my.
The nut jar.
No.
How hard is it?
You know how many 20-some-year-olds in Florida have heard that, kids?
How hard is it? Holds me down.
And then, unfortunately, at the end of the night.
There's nothing to get wet about anyway.
All right.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Someone stop me before I drop again.
Will's waiting, Philip. Jesus.
He's an hour behind us. He's fine. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us again. Come back as we do the shocker one more time, said no one ever. Basics. We cover Spider-Man 85 through 87. And then, like I said, the Sydney Sweeney Band will be back to cover Scarlet Spider. But until then, swing on back.
Whip, but whip it good.